What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and we're here with some more AFL 26 manager mode for Carlton. I tell you what, we are in the first qualifying final in a long time. It has been years since Carlton have gotten themselves there, and we are in for an absolute doozy. And it's against the Dogs Friday night at the G, and you love to see it. So we're going to quickly set the lineup, but before we jump into that, if you are new to the channel and you want to keep seeing more content, be sure to give us a big subscribe in the corner of your screen there. Don't be shy as well and give us a thumbs up down below. It does go a long way into supporting the channel, but we're going to select our lineup. And if we get 1,000 likes on this video, we'll be giving away a signed Paddy Cripps jersey. So exciting times ahead for us. And I'm going to check who can come back through the side. And George Hewitt is the only one that has really got a spot ready to go. And I'm trying to figure out who we're going to take off for him. It will probably be a Cowan sort of gig. And now I can't find George Hewitt. Awesome. But there we go. So we're going to put Hewitt on. And we're going to go Ollie Hollands can start as a sub. And I think this lineup is quite a damaging one, potentially. So we're going to quickly adjust the uniforms. We'll go home kit. They can go away. It does not matter because we're going to win by about 30 goals. We're going to put ourselves up in the top corner of your screen. But we are away in Sydney at the time of this recording. And yeah, I'm excited to deliver some good content for you guys. I'm going to do all the editing tonight. Get it up on YouTube, scheduled to go. This might be a Monday job, or it could be before then, but we are going to try and weave our way through into round one next season. We have lost the toss. They have called heads, and I have a feeling on this one going their way. And it is the only win of the day, hopefully, for them. But we do get the double chance here. So hopefully we don't go out in straight sets. But only time will tell. We are in the centre bounce, and we don't win a tap as always. But we're going to get the clearance. We have Ches running and Matt Kennedy chasing. And we have absolutely bottled that. That would have been an unreal start. A few bounces and then a snake. But it is all well and good. We are taking the lead early. And the Dogs are one of those teams that are very, very hot and cold. And I think on paper one of the best teams in the comp. But performance-wise this year, you just never know. They can belt the bad teams, so they can't necessarily beat the good ones. And considering we're second on the ladder, it is a good thing. I don't remember how we went in our early clash this season against them, but it doesn't really matter at this point because we are in a home final. And Sammy Walsh running into the pocket. If you don't mind, he's going to go all the way here. And bang, straight through the sticks, along the carpet it goes. And I am getting a lot of space in. Sammy Walsh firing himself up early, and Jacob Wiedering sitting up forward. I really don't get why. It is what it is. But we lose another tap, and they go long themselves in the Ugelhagen direction, and he is a man the Dogs would want back come finals. As you can see, preferred foot is the left, and he just will not miss this. He will be a superstar of the comp when he does eventually move clubs because, well, he's going to get more opportunity. He will be out of the spotlight in Melbourne. I believe he will go up to Sydney. So, but it will be a huge pickup for the Swans. And here we go with Walsh again, surging the ball forward. And Captain Courageous on the opposite foot, if you don't mind, snagging that one through. And, wow, oh wow, what a start we are undertaking, boys. We have yet to win that illustrious rack tap, but it hasn't really mattered as of yet. If we could handle a bit further, it would be astonishingly great. We're going to go in with a handball. I tell you what, that is an awful looking pass. And we're going to get done there. And they're going out the back quickly here through Riley West. And that's another snag to the bad guys, I guess. This has been a very even start. We are waiting to win that ruck tap, and still is not to be. But Captain Courageous again out of the centre. We're going to go to him here on the run. Gets a ran down Oh, God. That is an absolute mare. That could have been another one. The timing was on, so goodness me. Alright, so we have an out mark there, and Riley West going for his second of the day, and you would only imagine it goes through, and it does. So precarious a little position we find ourselves in. Right. We still cannot win that ruck tap, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong at this point, but it is lucky we have one of the best defenders in the comp down back. And we're going to run off the wing now and just chip it up into the Acres direction, and we're going to roll. And it would have been nice if Nick Newman actually ran in front of the ball there, but he elected not to, and we throw it out of bounds. So not ideal of a scene, I guess. And Cripper on the run here. Handball across and a bounce through Weeders, and we are not taking the shot with him because that is just suicide. But our boy Pitney, who has been putting on a fine little season, is going to go the Boonana here. So, oh no, this is going to be very, very ugly. Oh, goodness me. What a bad shot. If they go out to the right, which they don't, I'll have them covered. Ooh. Come on, Charlie. Get there. Oh, great bump. And he gets the ball out the back in the... No. Weeders is... I don't know what he's doing down forward, but he's playing a half-back role and he's sitting in the forward line and... Spare player. Oh, that makes sense. We want him behind the ball. Okay, that makes so much more sense of why Weeders has been going forward. And that's gone, I would have thought. But they're going to cash in and get another then. This is not looking too great for us. Coming up against the third place Dogs, we are potentially going to have to do it the hard way here. Oh, I could have nearly taken a hanger. That would have been unreal. And we're going to get a snap against us there. And that's going to be 16 points. And goodness me, we are struggling today. And we still are yet to win that ruck tap. But it is all good. We have Ches. And Ches knows how to kick him out of the center square. And he does just that. Straight through the sticks it goes. And boy, this is insane. Alright. Ball comes out. Spills loose. Alright. We release that handball and it's going to be Georgie Boy on the wing. Passing it out into the Conning direction. And my English is starting to tumble here. Alright, beauty. Great kick. Oh no. That wasn't the great kick I was talking about. But out the doggies go and... Gee. It is nice having Weeders down back though. I am not going to lie. We're just going to roost along. We don't have time to play with here. We are hoping for a fortuitous bounce. We're just going to go and have a crack from outside 50. It is going to go to the right, and that's going to end the quarter with a 9-point deficit on the side. He kicks that one. But are we leading the disposal tally? No, we're not, and that is the key to success. Bossy would be fuming with the boys there, and he is telling us we need to get our shit together if we want to win a game here. So, my. Here we come, and hopefully we can get that ruck tap here. And we finally do. And I would have loved to have handballed that out, but he did not do it. Well, to be fair, I did take my time probably there as well. And H running through into an open goal. Goes to Mark Pitney. Goes to Kerno. And that is going to be a snag. And that is a fantastic way to start the second quarter. The boys should get around him very quickly, I'd imagine. And another ruck tap. Going in the Bont direction there, though. And we get the mark with Nick Newman. Oh, these kicks are not my forte. Oh, we get the spoil, though. Oh no. And I don't know who this Jarks bloke is, but he has taken a decent little mark there, and he's lining up for his second hit. He's actually missed. He mustn't be very good. There's a few disappointed looking Carlton fans, but I tell you what, after the year we've had, I'd love to be in a qualifying final. Here we go. Great little option. There is the captain, and yeah, just go a bit further back, champ. And there is a man a bit further down, and it is Doc, and we're going to get a bit of run and carry going here. Got to get it on the boot here, and that's in the Kerno direction. Wheel and go. And I think he's nailing that. I think he's got that, boys. Let's go. Let's fucking get it. And you love to see it. That is phenomenal. We lose a tap on cue, but it is okay. Oh no. Maybe it's not okay. Now Jarks can't miss this one, surely. Let's kick the 1-goal one though, so it is their best shot at a miss. But that is going this. No, he has not missed that. Oh my. There will be some words from Bever at the break. I wouldn't be surprised if he got subbed off. That was appalling. We don't get the mark there, and it fires in the Rory lob direction. And Nick Newman again, as solid as they come down back. We're just going to roost it out long to the Fogarty direction, and it is going to be spoiled, but here we go. We passed it forward. I would have loved to get a bit more of a run on there, but unfortunately did not go in our direction. Paddy Cripps coming back on the field is huge. And that's got to be gone, doesn't it? Oh no, that better not cost us. That better not cost us. Great fist in there by Kemp, and Weeders gets it out because he does not want to get done for holding the ball. We just surge that ball forwards. Here we go. Oh no. Disaster. We lose the tap again, but DeConning says, to the floor, you go with me now, son. Oh, we won another tap. You good thing. Sammy Doherty on the run, if you don't mind, dobbing it from the outside of the boundary pretty much. And 7 points in the green we move to. Ooh. Come on, Crip. No, no bueno. Alright. We need something. Something good ideally, and that should be gone holding the ball, but it is not. Get it to Mackay. And that's going to be, smothered. You are an absolute joke. And that is snag-alicious for Matty Cottrell. Love to see it. One of the hardest workers at the club, and it is phenomenal, that goal. And we get a fist. We roll. Go, Cripper. Oh, no. He didn't want his own handball there, and that is bouncing straight back in their direction. Oh. So Gardner for his first now, I believe. So this is his third touch of the day coming up, and can it bring it back to 7? And he does. He does wonders for them, and tell you what, this is getting tight, and I haven't had too many tight games against the computer of late, and versing the good sides maybe is the way to do that. Go to Captain Courageous. Oh, no. Oh, no. Crap. Get the fists. JSOS couldn't get the job done there, boys, and it's not ideal. And Gardner is going to slot another one. I believe that is back-to-back goals for him now. Tightening the clamps and putting that lead back up to only the 1 point. As we proceed to lose yet another ruck tap. We don't get the fist there either. And Norton plays on quickly, and it's in the Waitman direction. A man that the Dogs would love to have back this season, but fortunately for them, he will not be back. I believe it's a shoulder he is out for in real life. So get well soon, Cody. And the fan did catch the ball there, which was sort of cool. And there is a lot of Doggies fans in the house, as you can see by all the flags waving around. But they have 5 points on us. That ball surging forward, and the siren goes. And tell you what, I saw Cooper Lord running, and I'm like, that is a free goal. But we do end up narrowing the lead, I guess. We do tighten it to 5 instead of the 9 it was, but we definitely should have held the lead going into the long break. The ball gets bounced to Connie, knows what not to do. Win the ruck tap is the answer to that. And I honestly think I need a better ruckman anyway, like one that can win the taps. Maybe it is Pitney, but we will have to find out. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to see if I can make a change. No, we can't. It's sort of wild how when you've got automatic interchanges on, you can't manually make a change. Just silly to me, but that's something that needs to be fixed as well. The Bond out of the pack. Great take, but it is over the line, unfortunately. And now we just go long with Nicholas Haynes in the Mackay direction. And he doesn't bring it down, but he surges it in the Cooper Lord direction. And it's going to go back to Mackay now. Hand pass on the run to himself. And this is goal of the year in the making. And along the ground, is it? Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that would have been goal of the year. Could have been unreal. I'm so flat about that. I thought he was a certainty there. And that is snags again for us. So it was a 7-point play in the end. And Lockie Fogarty has been very impressive for us. Here we roll. Tackled. Gang tackle, if you don't mind. And Captain Courageous. No bueno. But we have that lead. It is setting a slender 2 points. And finals bound on the cards. Well, we are finals bound on the cards, but grand final bound on the cards if we can hold on to this lead. And Doc on the boundary. We're going to go the dribble kick again. And it does just stop in the square for a good Cooper Lord goal. And I need to stop doing the dribble kicks. Now that I know how to do them, I just cannot stop them. It is all good because we are winning. Got to get rid of that. No. Ball comes out though. And surging it forward in the Mackay direction, if you don't mind. Banana, or snap, sorry. And that has curved as much as a boomerang can. So that is huge. And we do take a 2-goal lead now. Make that 2.5 goal really. So but we do need to keep the pressure on them here. We have Cooper getting tackled on the forward flank, and that is gone. Oh no. Eddie Kennedy's got a hamstring strain against his old club, and I think that will rule him out for the rest of the finals if they do go any further, really. That can't be. That cannot be insufficient intent. I was going the bump. It's spilt out the handball. And Hughes with a snag Bringing it back to 8. This is a good game of footy, boys. Come on, Conning. I do like the gang tackle. It does look so much better having players that aren't just standing around like headless chooks. Oh, come on, Haynes. You've got to take those. It's against Cody Waitman. He isn't that good of a contested mark. Unless he's getting up in the air for a hanger. That's the only time. But that is a delightful goal for them. And I don't think it was touched. So back to 2 it goes. We've still got the lead though. Oh no. Uh-oh. And that's driven into the turf. He goes. And this could be the difference between playing an away final and a home one if we lose in the 3rd final week. Anyway, if we get to that stage. But we do go a goal down now. So the Dogs making a surge here. And that's a high tackle despite his arms being wrapped well under them. As we just launch it long. I thought that was a very easy chance for Mark Pitney there. Oh my goodness. What are we doing, lads? There's so much space out here for the Dogs, and I was just waiting to see their decision, and then I was going to go for it like so. And just bouncing it around like a pinball, and we don't get the spoil. It's going to be Joel Frazier. Oh no. Oh no. We're on a 10-game winning streak as well here, so we have got all momentum going into the finals. Surely that's touched. Surely. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Right. We roll. No, we don't. We don't even get the ball out. No good. Right, sweet. That ball is rolling up. Blocking, apparently. To be fair, I did see one of their blokes down, and I did wonder why he was down, but that would make a lot more sense. Thankfully, that doesn't get given, and we still have a chance to fight in our forward line. In the Pitney direction it goes. Oh no, I think I've crossed the line. Oh no, I haven't. That is goals. Wow, my eyebrows did some moving there, and they are very thick eyebrows, so they were very, very noticeable. Go Mackay, out the back, it rolls. Crap. That is awful. The lead is etching closer at the end of each quarter. It was 5 at the end of the last, and now it is 4. So big, big fist by TDK, and that's got to be siren blown, but it doesn't matter because it has been absolutely hammered away with the fist. This is a game for the ages, potentially averaging about 4 goals a quarter here, boys, and it has been lead for lead, and Vossi wanting the best out of the troops here. So we need to get the lead and we need to hold it. Don't win the tap on cue. It's locked in, and lock that in, both of yous. Is good animation. I'm not going to lie. That is one of the good features they have put in this game of late. Ball comes out. Ball down the line, and I see Mackay just open on the 50. He's going to take a shot, but I think that's going to the right. Nope, straight through. Forget about what I said, boys. That is snags, so jeepers. Come on. We need to get a couple in a row here. They release, and it is out to Mackay, and he's going to take a bounce, maybe a couple. And he's going to unload from the 50, and I had to run away from the player, so that's why the angle did tighten, and it is going to be a handy behind, hopefully. That is a good little tackle, and that is definitely not 15, but that one should be, and they're going to play on anyway. And Mark Pitney says, that is mine. And he goes out wide in the Ches direction. And on the run we go from the boundary. And that is hitting the post. That was tight. That would have been very good. Ball rolls out and we are moving it forward. Oh no, we could have used that. That is gone. That can't be advantage, can it? No way. He got tackled as he picked it up and they call advantage. I don't know how to bring it back, but it does stink a lot. Oh, Weeders. We're taking this shot on, son. We needed that mark, and this could go literally anywhere. And it does look to go to the left, unless the backmen do have a weirder style of kicking. And that's another inside 50 for the match, but I try and bait them out into that pocket and take the intercept mark, but it hasn't been working this game to date. Locks it in, Pitney. Unfortunately, doesn't lock it in, actually. We're just going to send that long, and it's just going to be a little too long. That hits the behind post on the full, for out on the full. That's a great take from Haynes, and in the Hollands direction, he does not go near it, though. And you do sort of expect that is why he was our starting sub. I do wonder who has come off the ground for him. If they get that ball forward, we are toast. Thankfully, Hollands on cue does deliver. And we surge this one forward in the fog direction. And I don't really like taking these shots right in front because you do feel the pressure. But we will milk the clock right down here. And this is going to go straight through the sticks, if you don't mind. Stick that one up, you Dogs fans. And that is back to an 11-point game. And if we kick one more, you would almost say all over Red Rover. But it isn't at that point yet. Oh, no. Oh, no, indeed is the answer. And we go back to 5. And that is a quick reply by them. And DeConning is absolutely gassed here. Going to roll forward in the Mackay direction. Handball off to Lidge. And is that going to be a goal? Yes, it is. So we counter back within a minute. And gee, what we needed that snag. And he's going goal for goal at this point in time. And we get the fist with Adam Assad. And that is rolling out the other way. And we need a tackle here. And that is absolutely taking his head off. Yes, great by Harry, and we can take some more time off here as we kick out to the sideline. The boundary line is the word they use in AFL, but another good take, and we just slow it down a little. Where are the options, boys? There's one there. And another take, and here we go again. Oh, no. That's going out of bounds. That's going to be insufficient. Oh, no, it's not, thankfully. We were just nurdling it along the line. Go get it out to Cunning, and the double tackle does lock that one away. But 4 minutes on the clock, 2 goals in the green. You would think, or hope I guess, that we can hold it. That's going to be a mark from the Fogster, and oh no. That was a bad bit of jostling. Probably should have taken my 15 seconds there with the set shot. Just bad game awareness, but we do get the mark there, and we're going to go out into the pocket. And that will be game, and that is going to be 15 seconds coming off the clock. And we are just going to milk as much as we can. Now we take the timer, which is only just appeared. So we are going to win this one. It is going to be a boring way to finish the game, and I don't really give a fuck. As long as we make it through to the prelims, that's all that really matters. And here we go. We wind ourselves in, and this isn't even coming through. Absolutely devastating for the Dogs fans, and That is all she wrote. And take the spectacles off now. We'll get our big fat Scott in the center of your screen. And look at the elation. Through to a prelim. Second time in 3 years. So the faithful are loving it. A few disappointed Dogs fans in the crowd. And that is all she wrote on that one. We are going to go to the stats. Did we outplay them? No, we had 50 less touches. And only a few more goals. So we sing that song loud and proud. But if you are new to the channel and you want to keep seeing more AFL 26 content, be sure to give us a big fat sub in the top of your screen. But until the next video, we will take all the likes we can get. If we get to 1,000 likes on this video, we'll give away a signed Paddy Cripps jersey. So fans, get amongst that. That is going to cost at least $1,000. And my nose is so stuffy at the moment, so I'm going to quickly jump into the next game and see who we are coming up against. And we will just skip through the training and we won't skip that. And we are in the prelim finals against the Swannies. And how is our lineup looking? Mitch McGovern returned. That is a huge return. Tell you what, we are a very, very, very good sniff here, boys. And we are going to quickly look at the fixtures for the final. So, as you can see, the Swans are getting done in the first week, beating the Lions in the second. And now the Dogs are out. So the Dogs did go out in straight sets, and it's going to be either Hawthorn or Freo in the granny against us if we win this one. So fingers crossed there. But we will see you in the next video, guys. If you have enjoyed, make sure to give us the big thumbs up down below. But I'll see you in the next one. So peace out, you legends.